seconds.
Bye, Curian.
Adorable lamb check, please.
6, 5,
Let's go to
4,
black.
3.
Order. Taste the memory.
Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend. Whoa. Wearing big red shoes. When you believe in magic.
Now you're flying, Babbo!
Flying?
McDonald's lets you blast off into Bobby's World, where a Snap-on part turns 4 toys into twice the fun.
Welcome, meteor shower.
1 toy with each McDonald's Happy Meal you buy.
Daddy was a hooper even though he had a paw. He taught me how to sing and dance and float across the floor. And though it's been quite some time, I remember the old...
Oh my God!
Hello out there, this is the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. Are we having fun in 2023? Because guess what? Half of my fun time is dying down. Because an episode like this, I have to review, no matter how badly I gotta suffer throughout. And with that said, Room and Hoard. Yeah, bet y'all didn't know I was gonna review this one sooner, did ya? And this so happens to be the 40th episode, and yes, it's in season 4, and likely above all, the 189th episode. This episode was only a matter of life and death for me, and if I had those 2 choices, I'd probably choose death. Cause listen to how the way this plot sounds. Unable to keep part with their childhood toys, the kids try to convince mom and dad that they still play with them. And with that plot being said, I already know it was gonna go into the number one unlikable cliche that everybody gets sick and tired of, even myself. And they did this shit already before in House Flip, if anyone remembers that. But seeing how I gotta be the Loud House Critic and I gotta review every single Loud House episode there is, let's find out why it's better to actually make more room than Hoard. This almost sounds closely like to Room and Board, doesn't it?
Did you ever wonder what it feels like to lay in the shade of a blade of grass? Just imagine yourself rolling over and looking up at a 4-leaf clover. If you want to know what it feels like, come on in to a world you've never seen before, a place you've never been. Think of how it would feel if you lived every day just hanging by a thread. Can you picture yourself snug as a bug fast asleep in a flower bed?
Wait a minute, take a look at that blimp that Rita just threw. An orange blimp. That used to be a representant on Nickelodeon back in the days when the Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Hey Arnold, Doug, Kablam, all that, Keenan and Kel were so popular in the days before SpongeBob and any other Nickelodeon show came.
It's insane, right?
Oh my gosh, what a memory those were back in the early 90s. Look at this book. Is 10 kids too many? Fuck you. Scratching Lincoln out of this again? I feel like they're suddenly trying to go back to ties that bind, no such luck, salute their consequences, and the greenhouse. That's gonna get old, don't you think? I know, it's only just a running gag.
Are you sure you need to find that VHS tape for Kataro?
A little help? You finally got into the music. Do you get my joke? Because your head it's in the tuba.
Yeah, it's got all the footage from our first trip to Cowbella. I promised him we'd watch it for our friend-iversary next week.
What the hell do you see in him?
Well, there's no way we're gonna find anything in here. I think it's time we had the kids give away some of their old stuff.
Survey says...
Here's Woody!
I wonder whose gift that used to be. Is it too fucking obvious to know?
Mr. Snuggles! Eureka! My pre-K punchers! Man, this feels like Christmas!
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, but with way more stuff.
I just got done with that holiday, and don't you worry, those 2 snow episodes I'm actually gonna review this year. Especially when one of them I found really fucking hilarious.
Come on, guys, focus. You need to be getting rid of stuff, not eating it.
Whoa! Come on, it's my first mud pie! Perfectly aged!
Perfectly aged, huh, my bunghole. That shit's gonna taste nasty. Especially for someone who's 6 years old. Yeah, we're still in season 4. I know she and Lola turned 7 years old in the next season, but still, I'm reviewing a season 4 episode. Can you blame me?
Well, we're sorry, kiddos, but in a house with 13 people, there's just not enough room for it all.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you hump in the livestock, Billy.
I don't even know you.
It's funny because it's true.
Could you even consider getting a storage bin? We all have to make sacrifices sometimes. Even your father donates ties from his prized collection every now and then.
Can you say hypocrite 3 times in a row? At this point, I'm suddenly starting to get those vibes from House Flip. In fact, that's what this episode's gonna feel like, isn't it? Because it seems to be going in the same direction that has already happened before.
Wait, what if we can prove to you that we still use all this stuff? Then can we keep it?
Fine, but if you can't, all of this has to go.
Everything will have to go.
Oh, hell no.
Deal?
At this point, I think it's safe for me to say Rita is now the chicken shiznit number 2.
Really?
Survey says...
Fuck you, duck!
You sure you don't want to use this shovel instead, sweetie?
She started taking the words right out of my mouth. I expect that shit from Lenny, but Lucy? Come on, you're starting to put her below on the stupidity level.
No thanks. My old toy shovel will do. Farewell, Mrs. B. Your pollinating skills will be missed.
Poor naive appendage.
You are a goddamn embarrassment.
You're an embarrassment to the morticians, do you know that?
No way. He did not.
Oh, hey, Lori Lou.
Dad, I'm on the phone.
You're on the phone? That doesn't even look like a real phone. Looks like a phone that Lily would actually be playing around with.
Sorry, what were you saying?
The cow says...
Then what did the chicken say?
He said, I fucked your boyfriend right before I jumped off a cliff because I believe I could fly, but instead I committed poultry suicide.
Very funny.
Are you ready for the Linsanity?
I believe I can fly. I believe.
Oh, it broke my ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I'm starting to get that feeling that all these teenage girls are starting to revert back into their childish ways. And I thought Lori B actually be more the brains of this, not to behave like a damn little girl. The little froggy goes ribbit, ribbit, the little froggy goes ribbit. Shut up, shut the fuck up, Critic, get it together! Oh, alright, okay, I'm sorry, that was too stupid of me. That damn song is kinda catchy. Not as damn catchy as the fucking Nightmare Fuel Fenton Fox.
Now I can see the mama had it crying. I hope he wants to set that princess free. He got me busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time.
Oh no, not the Little Froggy song. I thought we were done with that years ago.
Don't let it get in your head. It'll haunt your dreams.
Oh yeah, we are definitely going back to that episode again. The Crying Dame. Shit, if you guys didn't like these things so very much, why didn't you just fucking get rid of them? Maybe you wouldn't have to live through all this fucking torture. And I thought Timmy's parents wouldn't actually forget a damn thing about their own son.
Uh-oh, looks like somebody found her old toilet paper roll.
Get that out of your mouth. Now, Miss Lily, we know you don't need that anymore. You have plenty of real toys to play with. Okay. Backing off.
Not gonna lie, this is exactly what Andres would do if a baby actually did this to him.
Okay. Backing off.
Why the hell would anyone be afraid of a baby that does something like that? It's not a killer doll, even though it is pretty much a doll size.
Fashion emergency! Fashion emergency!
Dr. Lenny's on it. Gosh! A striped shirt with polka dot leggings?
Do I even need to say what this game is a ripoff of? Because it's pretty fucking obvious. Even the Simpsons had their own version of this game.
That is a fashion emergency. Don't worry, you're in good hands.
Woo! Fashion emergency averted!
Okay, not gonna fucking lie to anyone out there. Letty is actually cute in that damn nurse outfit. Not sure she actually make a good nurse in the future, but I can tell you one thing though. She ain't gonna pass biology.
Well, at least Lisa isn't clinging to her old things. She just got that microscope.
Aw, look at those little cuties. What you studying, Lise?
My very first infant fecal samples.
Ça c'est toujours délai.
Oh, sweet mother of God, how the fuck, and what the fuck? How did this happen? When the fuck did she even get her first shit study when she was an infant? I can tell how bad this episode is already gonna be already.
We had no idea you kept those.
Oh yes, I have thousands up there.
Sorry. Good fuck, I don't need to see this shit on television. No pun intended. Let's just move on before I gotta throw up a bag of Skittles.
Survey says...
God damn it.
Hey, you're Nick Swagger. Wanna hear a joke? Hit me, mate. What do you call a cow who plays the guitar? A musician.
Oh, really? Now that's too much.
That's pretty brilliant. Too bad your mom and dad don't agree.
Bravo! That's very good. But it still feels a little childish, even though I'm still making my Loud House puppets. 7 down and 4 to go. Although I'm still trying to fix up Luna's head a bit.
Oh, come on, girls, you barely fit in that thing.
What was that, love? You want us to sing? Let me grab me axe. Here, let me try.
Oh, help and bother. I'm stuck.
Jeez, why do I always have to save you?
It's so important to your future that you not finish that sentence.
Woohoo! Watch out! #1 Beach Boy coming through!
You've got to be shitting me.
If I could see that being cringeworthy to me, I don't know what would make me piss my pants. Lincoln, you're too damn old to act like a baby, and this isn't the Boss Baby. Fucking bad movie.
Lincoln, that shirt is way too small for you, and that tricycle is falling apart!
What? No way. The handlebars are a little loose, but she still drives like a dream. And look, here's the stain from my very first flippy.
We were made by this guy.
Yeah.
He had sex, then we happened. Deal with it.
I ought to slug you.
Good Lord, and I thought the childish thing I did before I even went to middle school was suck my thumb. But at least I didn't call my mommy.
All right, I think we've seen enough. Everyone downstairs!
This I gotta see.
Okay, we get it. You guys really don't want to give up your stuff.
So, you win. You can keep it all.
But wait a second, we already know there's a downside to this shit. Otherwise, Rita wouldn't be calling all 11 of her kids down here for a reason. And you probably already know where this is going to lead up to.
But we do have some terms. If you ever want something new, you have to get rid of something old. A 1-for-1.
No, it's fine.
As soon as I graduate high school, I got rid of some old things I didn't even want around me anymore. But there were some things I like to keep just for the memories of it and to keep my joyful spirit flowing. Hell, I still got my Buzz Lightyear action figure toy since I was 11. And I took it with me to go see the movie Lightyear, which was a really disappointed movie. So we come to Gus and Games with Grubs with Lola and Lincoln, one of my most favorite pairings.
Bingo. Come on, Linky. We almost have enough tickets. Don't choke. Yeah!
I'll never understand why this universe has characters that only have 4 fingers and not 5 fingers. Especially when I remember that something that oddly confused me back in Attention Depicted, that baseball glove. That thing had 5 fingers, when really all these characters got 4 fingers. Shit, why is it the fact that it comes to a Cartoon Network show, 16, the characters have 5 fingers, but when it comes to total drama from the same people who actually made 16, those characters have 4 fingers. But what the fuck, I'll just let the animation kind of fly.
Okay, champs, pick your prizes.
Aren't you two so cute when you're together like this with those big beady eyes? I don't know if anybody else out there actually like Lola and Lincoln together, but I love these two pairing up ever since Read Aloud.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Shut up! I thought that shit was a long time ago. Read aloud, I said.
That's better.
Nothing like a bunch of little kids squealing like a bunch of little piglets.
Wait, where are we going to put these?
Duh. Princess Ladybell will be sleeping in my bed.
But Mom and Dad said we couldn't get any new stuff without getting rid of something old.
Oh boy, there's that menacing look in her eyes. What the hell could Lola be thinking at this time? As if we already know what the fuck she's even capable of.
Well, who says they have to know about it? All we gotta do is find a good hiding spot.
Trying to do a loophole, aren't you? Survey says it's not gonna work. Trust me, in the very end, it's bound to happen. Especially when we've just entered one of the fucked up cliches that nobody actually likes to see these days.
Shh. Gotta promise me that you'll be quiet under there. Here's some reading material in case you get bored.
Survey says...
Yeah, you think a bottle of Viagra is gonna make Joe Biden taller? I think that was a little too much. Let's just get to them all.
Where is Lenny? She got out of work like 15 minutes ago.
I love you, Grey Griffin, so damn much. You really know how to put some life into Lily.
The owner of this boutique said everything must go. So I'm buying as much as I can to help them out.
Lenny, no, it doesn't mean you have to...
Be out soon!
Lenny, you've got to be one stupid, absent-minded blonde to not even realize how many clothes you already got stuffed in a closet and a dresser. As bad as I could say Lincoln, Lola, and Lenny aren't the other ones who are being bad at hoarding. Do I even need to finish this sentence? Because it's pretty fucking obvious one after another someone is going to do the same shit that someone else did already.
No, Lily, you definitely don't need that.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold it. I know what you're thinking, and you're wrong. Don't even... No. Don't look at me like that. You're getting no from me. You understand? No.
Well, let's hope and pray that nobody actually steps on her if they mistake her for a peacock. Why does an animal have such a dirty name like that?
Oh, and I stepped on one of your peacocks. You got a paper towel?
Guys, you heard Mom and Dad. We shouldn't be getting any more stuff.
Aha, just like in a Tattle's Tale, somebody has a dirty secret of their own. Shit, what else you be hiding? A condom in your bra?
I don't want to think about it.
Are those new clubs? Well, no. Carol gave me her old ones. So, you know, it's different. Okay?
Survey says...
You're a fucking dumbass!
Yeah, how's the shit even different? You're just like your mom and dad. And by that, I mean overconfident hypocrites. The pot will be calling the kettle black. At least he won't be calling him Jewish.
Well, obviously we can't let Mom and Dad see this new stuff, so we'll just have to find a good hiding spot.
Uh-huh, and guess who said that already before? First off, why the fuck is Lucy actually digging up a corpse? And what the hell is a trash can actually doing in a fucking cemetery? There's barely even trash cans around cemeteries. Next thing you know, she's gonna be digging up somebody else's corpse and actually burying them in Pet Cemetery. And that won't even look right. Then again, it's not a bad idea to come back from the dead. So you know the drill. Mom and Dad can't find out. They gotta find a different hiding place. Ain't gonna find out, but eventually they will. Who else be stupid enough to do stupid shit like this? Speaking of that...
Sample for my studies. Thank you, Charles.
Seriously, Lisa? Why in the... why? First you take study samples of human shit, and now you're doing animal shit now? Tell you one thing, it ain't gonna be that fucking easy once an elephant takes a big ass shit in the yard. I hope and pray like fucking hell that she doesn't do this at a zoo. Otherwise, I would be incredibly pissed. No dirty pun intended. God, I feel like I'm just gonna throw up. In a lamp? Fucking really? What would happen if they turn that fucking light on and then suddenly the bag starts to burn? Then again, that's something I don't even want to fucking imagine. Let's find out what Luna and Luann are up to. As if more fucking stupid shit doesn't get any much gayer than it shouldn't have to be. And don't you worry, I'm gonna tackle that episode next month. You know,
I don't know what these are, but if they're free, they're flips.
Hi, old cheap bastard.
You know, a giant rubber chicken shouldn't actually be that big of a fucking deal, but that McSwagger pinball machine, that's something you actually put in the basement. Then again, if the attic was so full, why not try the basement? They got plenty of room down there. Hell, that's in fact where I actually built my movie theater at. The fuck, really? You push that shit up a chimney? That's not gonna fucking stick there. Do you realize how heavy a pinball machine really is? Yeah, no fucking way that's actually gonna stay up there. That thing's gonna fucking fall. That's why I'd say it's better off being in the basement. But stupidity will be stupidity. One bad episode from house flip to another bad episode.
Well, it might be a tight squeeze for Santa next Christmas, but we did it! We did it! We did it!
Shut up! I did not ask for a fucking door clip in this review.
We are literally at max capacity, guys. No more new stuff.
Hell will be coming. Trust me, when it comes to a damn liar reveal, they don't even know how to be really fucking honest with themselves.
What was that?
Awesome, right? Coach was giving these babies away for free.
Oh, hell no!
Okay, Okay, now we are literally at max capacity.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't even know why I took the liberty of doing this job. I'm never gonna rest in peace.
Please, oh please let them rest in peace. For once they start, they never see.
This season on the Dreamboat, Captain Debbie is seeing triple. Meet Dylan, Dawson, and Dirk.
Look at those glittery delinquents with their gyrations.
This is kind of creepy seeing a bunch of triplets, but hey, at least they're not the fucking Jonah brothers. I wonder if they'll actually bring Kelly back for the Dreamboat, because this show is starting to be a little interesting. Or at least it would be more interesting if she was still around in the show. Then again, there has to be an episode where the Loud family actually goes on the Dreamboat.
Charles, no!
Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh?
Wait a minute, let me hear that again.
Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh?
Say it again.
Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh? Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh? Guess the cat's out of the bag, eh?
God damn, is that freaky! Let it haunt your nightmares for weeks!
What in the dang heck is going on here?
Sorry, Mom and Dad. We broke your rule and got a bunch of new stuff.
Clearly.
Ha! I so love your sarcasm, Rita.
From Happy Land in a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane. Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
Well, duh. But we couldn't bring ourselves to get rid of any of our old stuff, so we've been hiding things.
This is very disappointing. We made a deal.
We know, and you were right. In a house with 13 people, there's no room for old stuff we don't actually use.
Hey, that's kind of like what Mrs. Loud said when you kids were clustering up the attic.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's called a cruel irony, like my dependence on you.
Yeah, we promise we'll start giving it away. But can I keep my burrito, please? I already named him. Bert.
Sorry, Bert. Gonna get digested and you're going in the toilet. You don't keep food, you eat it. But so much the kids decided to do the right thing in the very end after when they confessed their damn lies to their parents. As if the liar reveal hasn't stabbed me in the balls already.
It's like this. Ow!
Come and get it! That's when you shout your catchphrase. Mine's Linsanity. I'm sure you'll think of a good one, too.
Oh, look at this. Ain't that sweet of Lynn? Teaching her little girl how to play a little basketball hoop. And that little girl kind of looks like her, as if she was Lynn's daughter. Maybe Lynn might actually be a good mother. Pretty much rowdy one, too.
Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Unhappy grave digging to you.
Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't feel the reaper.
Rock on, little dude.
Home to me,
Wow, you guys have cleared out a lot.
Yay, way to go, kiddos.
At this point, I'm just gonna say right now, this ending is good, but it's not enough to save this episode. That's as good as I can actually put it.
I can't wait to put on a puppet show for my grandpa. Hey, don't forget the star of the show.
And I cannot wait to perform the Loud House Kid puppets in a parade one year. But I still gotta make the house kind of look like it's the Loud House. So much the Loud Kid puppets will actually be popping out of the windows.
You guys were right. It feels really good to give our stuff to kids who will actually use it. Oh, and guess what, Pops? We found that VHS tape you were looking for. Yeah, it was under my fecal slides.
Oh. Can you excuse me for a second? It's gonna be over here for a second. God dang, man! I mean, seriously!
Seriously, what the fuck? Did we have to put a shit joke into this? I say Lisa's the worst in this episode, because the way she keeps bringing up all these shit and crap jokes into this episode, that makes me say,
You are a goddamn embarrassment.
And as if things couldn't be any more cringeworthy than I imagined throughout this episode, another cringeworthy image actually comes to my mind.
Hey, what do you think? I've been trying to update my look.
Love it!
Hate it! I feel like this is another cringeworthy episode from VeggieTales.
Just one more thing.
This was admittedly a better version than the remix Lucas did years later.
The things I've seen. Phil, where is that book on the grizzly photos? Believe me, you don't want to see this.
No. Well?
It'll only take a second.
No, none of that. None of that. Ooh, thanks, kids. I made out like a bandit here.
You sure are one. A greedy one, to be precise. No wonder you have a raccoon. Y'all both think alike.
Yeah, #1, baby boy.
See? Flip gets it.
That's not the only thing he gets.
Thank you and good night.
Ribbit, Ribbit, the little baggy goes Ribbit, oh, sorry. Too damn childlike. So this was Room and Hoard. Ha! Not too surprised, were ya? Before I can get into explaining why I should shoot myself, there is something about this episode I can actually see both sides of. The fact that this plot actually centers on something that you can actually keep a new item or actually give away some of your old stuff. One side of me that tells me it's a good thing to actually give old stuff that you don't even use anymore. But on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with wanting to hold on to some old stuff. Because nowadays, you never come across old stuff of yours that you used to love and then you got so caught up in the memories of it that you couldn't bring yourself to get rid of it. Kind of like something I do. And I know the parents just want there to be more space and the kids were being a bunch of pack rats, but I feel like the parents could have actually shown a little more empathy about the whole thing and a little bit of patience. But the most problem about this episode is how too childish it was. Or at least how it felt like Lincoln actually riding that little bike like he's a little toddler. Not to mention with Lola and Lana actually singing to this little Froggy song that brings back that nightmare feel of the Fenton Fox. But the way how they handled the hoarding situation, it felt really badly used here. And I've seen this in a Simpsons episode before and they handled that so much better. With this episode, none of the jokes weren't funny and mostly everybody was acting like a baby Lynn Sr. Hated part of the running gags. I swear to fuck, if I can't find anything funny with this episode, then there's something not right about it. But the worst part about this episode goes to Lisa. And I'm not shitting you all, quite literally so to speak. All of her jokes have to involve with shit. Especially when Lisa was examining those bags of infant Finko, I almost barfed up rainbows. And by that, I mean Skittles. But the worst offended of this being a bad episode is the fucking liar reveal. I swear to fuck, I don't know why they had to put it in this one when they fucked it up with House Flip of the kids lying to their parents. And much of that liar reveal has been going on throughout season 4. However, there were only a few things I did like with Lenny dressing up like a doctor, that was really adorable. And even Lynn actually teaching this kid how to do basketball, which I'm not so sure if she'll actually make a good mother in the future, who knows? So for me, I really did not enjoy this episode too much, but it's not the worst episode. In fact, this is not even on my top 7 hateable episodes of season 4 of The Loud House. Hell, if Kings of the Kong was actually an 11-minute episode, the worst episode would probably go to House Flip. No, I'm wrong. A grave mistake would take that position. So an episode like this you have to watch at least once. Then again, you could just fucking skip this thing if you hate Finkel jokes, especially when they come from Lisa. This has been The Loud House Critic, and next week it's time to solve another mystery.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove is how we show our love. In the loud house, gotta love mom and dad for not going completely mad.